Hello friends, this is Ashwini. In my previous video, I had taught you the grammar from lesson 2 of Minna no Nihongo textbook. In this video, let's learn the grammar from lesson 3. In this lesson, we will be learning koko, soko, asoko, and one wa and two this. The same sentence pattern that we had learned in the previous lesson. Kochira, sochira, achira, dochira, how to use them. And one, no, and two in a different context. Telling the numbers in Japanese. Asking and telling the price of the items. Counting the floors. Let's go ahead and learn koko, soko, asoko. Koko means this with reference to the place or here. Soko is that with reference to the place or there. Asoko means that place over there or over there. Here we will be making sentences using koko, soko, asoko, wa, and this. Okay, the first sentence pattern will be koko, soko, asoko, wa, and this. The N here should always be a place. Let's understand this with few examples. A koko in situation 1 where the speaker and the listener are away. In this case, the places close to the speaker or the place where the speaker is referred as koko. Now here the speaker is talking about this place and she is saying Koko wa byoin desu. Koko wa byoin desu. This is a hospital. In the second situation, when the speaker and the listener are sharing the same space, the place where they are or the place close to them is referred to as koko. Now here they say koko wa uketsuki desu. Koko wa uketsuki desu, which means this is reception. Soko in situation 1 where the speaker and the listener are away. The places close to the listener or where the listener is, that place is referred as soko. In this situation, the speaker says, Soko wa kaigishitsu desu. Soko wa kaigishitsu desu, which means that is a meeting room. Now that refers to the place and not an object. In the second situation, when the speaker and listener share the same space, places little far away from them are referred as soko. In this case, they say, Soko wa kaidan desu. Soko wa kaidan desu. That is staircase. Asoko in situation 1 when the speaker and the listener are away and the places far away from both of them is referred as Asoko. The places far away from both of them is referred as Asoko. Here they say Asoko wa toire desu. Asoko wa toire desu. That over there is toilet. In the second situation, the speaker and the listener share the same space and they are talking about a place far away from them. This place, which is far away from both the speaker and listener, is referred as Asoko. Here they say, Asoko wa daigaku desu. Asoko wa daigaku desu. That over there is university. Friends, let's analyze the things that we have learned. The speaker, the places where the speaker is, or the places close to the speaker, are referred as koko. This is the case when speaker and listener are apart. So the places close to the speaker or the place where the speaker is referred as koko. The places where the listener is or the places close to the listener is referred by the speaker as soko, and the place away from both the speaker and the listener are referred as asoko. Now, in the second situation, when the speaker and the listener share the same space, when they are together, the places where they are or the places close to them is referred as koko. The places little far away from them is referred as soko, and the places very far away from them are referred as asoko. Hope you have understood how and when to use koko, soko and asoko. Let's look into some examples. And let's go ahead and learn N1 wa N2 this. In this case, N1 can be a place, person or a thing. And N2 is a place which can be koko, soko, asoko or some other place. Now let's understand how to frame this sentence in different situations. While asking a question, we will replace this N2 with doko. Doko is the interrogative for the words koko, soko, asoko. It's an interrogative for place. So it means where. Now in this question, N1 can be a place, person or a thing, and doko is where. For answering such questions, we will be using this pattern here. Let's understand with some examples. Now, when N1 is a place, N2, which can be koko, soko, asoko, or some other place. Now he's asking, Jimusho wa doko desu ka? Jimusho wa doko desu ka? Jimusho means office and doko means where. So he's asking, where is the office? She replies, Jimusho wa soko desu. Jimusho wa soko desu. Soko, here we have used soko in place of N2. N1 is Jimusho and N2 is soko. So she's saying the office is there. Simply, she can also answer it as soko desu. Because the word Jimusho is already there in the question, you can drop it in the answer and just say soko desu. It's there. Let's look into another example. Now he's asking, Kaigishitsu wa doko desu ka? Kaigishitsu wa doko desu ka? Kaigishitsu means meeting room. Yes. Where is the meeting room? So she says, Kaigishitsu wa 2階です. Kaigishitsu wa 2階です. 2階 here is second floor. In place of N2, we haven't used koko, soko, asoko, but we have put another place there, that is the second floor. So she's saying the meeting room is in the second floor. Did you understand, friends? Either you can say koko, soko, asoko, or you can put another place in N2. In this case also, we can drop off the kaigishitsu in the answer and just say 2階です. Second floor. Let's go to the next situation when N1 is a person. Here again N2 can be Coco, Soko, Asoko or some other place. Let's understand with some examples. Now she's asking, Reo-san wa doko desu ka? Reo-san wa doko desu ka? Where is Mr. Leo? He says, Reo-san wa Asoko desu. Reo-san wa Asoko desu. Mr. Leo is over there. Here, in place of N2, the word Asoko is there. N1 is a person, Leo-san, and N2 is Asoko. In this case also, Ryo-san can be omitted in the answer and just say Asoko desu. Asoko desu. Over there. Let's look into another example. She asks, Maria-san wa doko desu ka? Maria-san wa doko desu ka? Where is Mrs. Maria? He says, Maria-san wa robi desu. Maria-san wa robi desu. Now, in place of N2, robi is written. Robi means lobby. So he says, Mrs. Maria is in the lobby. Here also, you can drop off Maria-san in the answer and just say robi desu. In the lobby. Let's go to the next situation when N1 is a thing. And N2 again can be Coco, Soko, Asoko or some other place. Let's understand with examples. Now he is asking, Kuruma no kagi wa doko desu ka? Kuruma no kagi wa doko desu ka? He's asking about the thing here. The subject of the sentence is Kuruma no kagi. The car keys. Doko is where. Where are the car keys? She replies, Kuruma no kagi wa jimusho desu. Kuruma no kagi wa jimusho desu. The car keys are in office. Now here, in place of N2, we have the word jimusho. This is another place. So the car keys are in the office. It can also be replied as just jimusho desu. Jimusho desu. In the office. Let's look into another example. Now he is asking, Denwa wa doko desu ka? Denwa wa doko desu ka? Where is the telephone? The telephone is close to her, and referring to the place, she says, Denwa wa koko desu. Denwa wa koko desu. Which means the telephone is here. Now, here we have used koko in place of N2. Denwa wa koko desu. Depending upon the situation, you will be using koko, soko or asoko. Again, it can be only replied as koko desu. Koko desu. It's here. Hope you have understood this sentence pattern, friends. Let's learn new words. Kochira, sochira, achira. Kochira, sochira and achira. Kochira means this way, or it's the polite word for Coco. Sochira means that way, or it's the polite word for Soko. Achira means that way over there. It's also the polite word for Asoko. The question word for these words is dochira. Dochira means which way, which, or it is also the polite word for doko. Let's understand it with some examples. Now she is asking, Sumimasen ga kamera uriba wa dochira desu ka? Sumimasen ga kamera uriba wa dochira desu ka? Sumimasen ga is an expression used to get someone's attention. When you want to talk to someone, just say sumimasen ga. They will turn to you and listen to you. She's asking, kamera uriba wa dochira desu ka? Which way or just where is the camera section? Uriba means the section where a particular good is being sold. It can be camera uriba, it can be wine uriba. Okay, so which section, or the section where some item is sold, you call it as uriba. Now she is asking, excuse me, which way or where is the camera section? So he answers it politely saying, achira desu. Achira desu. Which means that way over there or over there. When someone asks a question using dochira, you also reply it with the same similar words like achira, kochira or sochira. Let's look into another example. She is asking, escalator wa dochira desu ka? Escalator wa dochira desu ka? Which way or where is the escalator? He replies, Sochira desu. Sochira desu, which means that way or there. Friends, there are few more uses of the word dochira. Let's understand and learn them with these examples. Now he's asking, Okuni wa dochira desu ka? Okuni wa dochira desu ka? Okuni means your country and dochira here means which. When you want to know about someone's country, you have to use the word dochira and not doko. So you ask someone's country with this expression. Okuni wa dochira desu ka? Which is your country? And he says, Kuni wa igirisu desu. Kuni wa igirisu desu. My country is UK. Now friends, please observe the words here, Okuni. This person here refers to his country as Okuni. O is called the honorific letter, which is an honorific letter. We add it to the nouns. When this O is added, it shows the person, the speaker's respect towards the listener's country. So you have to use Okuni when you talk about others' country. And now this person is talking about his own country, so he just says Kuni, not Okuni. Kuni wa igirisu desu. My country, okay? Daigaku wa dochira desu ka? Daigaku wa dochira desu ka? So next he is asking, which is your university? Or in other words, where do you study? He says, ABK Daigaku desu. ABK Daigaku desu. ABK University. Again, when you want to know someone's college or university or school, you have to use the word dochira. Suppose you want to know the school, you ask Gakko wa dochira desu ka? Okay? Now he's asking, Kaisha wa dochira desu ka? Kaisha wa dochira desu ka? Which is your company? IBM desu. IBM desu. So he says IBM. So friends, what we have learned from these examples is, when you want to know someone's country, someone's company or school, where they work or the universities, you have to use the word dochira and not doko. Dochira is the word to be used. Now let's learn the sentences with N1 no N2. Friends, we have already learnt similar expression N1 no N2 in first and the second lesson. There we said that N1 is N1 no N2 as the thing that is in N2 belongs to N1. Okay. Now in this lesson, we are going to say that use N1 will be a place and N2 here will be a thing. So we will try to say that the thing in N2 is a product of the place N1. N1 here can be a country or a place, or it can also be the name of a company. So we say that N2 is a product or it is a make of this place N1. For example, Nihon no kuruma. Nihon no kuruma means a Japan car, a car made in Japan. Okay? Rolex no toke. Rolex no toke means Rolex watch. Now here we are saying that this watch is a make of this company. Suisu no chocoreto. Suisu no chocoreto means Switzerland chocolates. So we are talking about chocolates made in Switzerland. So hope you understood how to use no in this case, N1 no, N2. Let's look into some examples. Now here there is a car and it's a BMW car. これは BMW の車です。これは BMW の車です。This is a BMW car. Now here BMW is N1 and kuruma is N2. So here the N2 kuruma is a make of BMW. So it's a BMW car. We can make another sentence saying これはドイツの車です。これはドイツの車です。Yes, friends, do you remember what is Deutsche? Yes, it is Germany. So this means this is a German car. Now here we are talking about a place, country. Deutsche no kuruma desu. It is a product of that country. Let's look into another example. Now here is a bag. Let's see what sentences we can make. それはどこのカバンですか? それはどこのカバンですか? どこのカバン? So this bag is from which place or where is that bag from? Now we are trying to know the make of this bag or it's a product of which country. So the answer is それはアメリカのカバンです。それはアメリカのカバンです。So this means this bag is a product of this country, America. It's an American bag. Hope you have understood the difference between the no we learned in this lesson 2 and the no we learned in this lesson. Friends, let's continue learning the numbers. In the previous videos, I had taught you how to count numbers from 1 to 99 and let's continue and learn from 100. So for 100, we say hyaku, hyaku. 200, ni hyaku, ni hyaku. 300, sambyaku, sambyaku. 400, yon hyaku, yon hyaku. 500, go hyaku, go hyaku. 600, ropyaku, ropyaku. 700, nanahyaku, nanahyaku. 800, hapyaku, hapyaku. 900, kyuhyaku, kyuhyaku. For 1000, it is sen, sen. Friends, when you say 1000, please don't say it as ichisen. You have to always say it as sen. 2000 is nisen. 3000 is sansen. 4000 is yonsen. 5000 is gosen. 6000 rokusen. 7,000 nana sen, 8,000 hus sen, 9,000 q sen. After 9,000 comes 10,000. 10,000 is ichiman, 20,000 ni-man, 30,000 san-man, 40,000 yon-man, 50,000 go-man, 60,000 rokuman, 70,000 nanaman, 80,000 hachiman, 90,000 Q-man, and for 100,000 or 1 lakh it is Juman. Yes friends, let's now see how to tell the price of some goods. We have learned how to tell the numbers, so now let's go ahead and tell the price. Now it's written 12,300. It is 12,300. So how do we say this in Japanese? Ichiman. Here you count the 4 digits 1, 2, 3, 4 and you have 1. So this is going to be ichiman. Then you have 2,000. Ni-sen. Then you say 300. 300 yen. Ichiman, ni-sen, 300 yen. Now here we have 512 yen. So how do you say this? You're going to expand the numbers. Expand the numbers and tell them. 500, 10, 2. Okay, so it will be 512 yen. 512 yen. 8,627. 8,000 is hassen. 600 is ropyaku. 20 is niju and 7 is nana. So you say it as hassen ropyaku niju nana yen. Let's look into another example. Yes, 7,60,050 yen. Yes, here, see friends, take the 4 digits here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And whatever number is before that. Now here we have 76. So you will say it as 76 man. So it will be nanaju rokuman. Nanaju rokuman 50 yen. Nanaju rokuman 50 yen. I'm explaining it to you once again. Now here you have, please take the 4 digits from the ones place. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Whatever number comes before that, you are going to read that together as man. Now here we have 76. So you will read it as 76 man and 50. Nanaju rokuman 50 yen. Now friends, let's learn how to ask the price. Now this is a shop here. She wants to know the price of this item here. Now since this item is very close to her, She refers to it as kore. So she's asking as, kore wa ikura desu ka? Kore wa ikura desu ka? Ikura means how much. Ikura means how much. So she's asking, how much is this? Kore wa ikura desu ka? How much is this? And the man replies, yes, what is this? 1,700 yen, right? So you read it as 1,700 yen desu. 1,700 yen desu. So he says it's 1,700 yen. Let's look into another example. Now she wants to know the price of this item here. So she says, kono kutsu. Kono kutsu wa ikura desu ka? Kutsu means shoes. Kono kutsu wa ikura desu ka? What's the price of this shoes? So he says, 2,980 yen desu. 2,980 yen desu. 2,980 yen. Let's look into another example. Now she wants to know the price of this item here. This item is far away from her and close to the listener. So what do you refer it as? Yes, sore. She says, she's using the word sono kamera. Sono kamera wa ikura desu ka? Sono kamera wa ikura desu ka? How much is that camera? The man replies, it is, yes, 45,900. How do you read this, friends? Yon man gosen 900 yen desu. Yon man gosen 900 yen desu. So he says it is 45,900 yen. Hope you have understood how to ask the price. Now let's go to our last topic, counting floors. In Japanese, counting the floor starts from the ground floor. The ground floor is referred to as the first floor. So the first floor is the ground floor here is ikkai. Okay. The first floor for us will be the second floor for them. So the second floor is nikai, and it goes on like this. The floor below this is called as chika. The basement is chika. The floor below the ground floor is chika. And even in the basement, you will have floors. So the first floor here is chika ikkai. You go to basement 2, it will be chika nikai, chika sang. Okay. Now let's see. For first floor, it is ikkai. Second floor, nikai. Third floor, sangai. Fourth floor, yonkai. Fifth floor, gokai. Sixth floor, rokkai. Seventh floor, nanakai. Eighth floor, hachikai. Ninth floor, kyukai. 10th floor, jukkai. Jukkai. And when you want to ask which floor, you will ask nangai. You will use the word nangai. Remember friends, it's not nankai, it is nangai. So start counting the floors in Japanese properly. The ground floor is not there, so it starts from first floor. Remember this friends. In our second lesson, we had learned kore, sore, are and the interrogative dore. In the third lesson, we learned the words kono, sono, ano, dono, which followed by a noun. In the third lesson, we learned the words koko, soko, asoko, and the interrogative doko. Also, we learned the polite words kochira, sochira, achira, and dochira. Friends, all these are called as demonstrative nouns. So please practice them, understand them, and practice them in your daily conversations. I will see you with my next video. Thank you for watching this video.